How's it going, everyone? So we're back with Worlds with Worlds as we break down that leaked scene from San Diego Comic-Con with REIKO and my boy MOTARO. Now I want to break this down for a few reasons. Yes, we get a good insight as to what this chapter in the story will be about, or maybe what the whole game is going to be about. But boy, I have some questions. I'm not really here to answer any questions. I'm here with my own questions. So it starts off with Li Mei and Liu Kang in a chariot riding together, having probably a more secretive conversation. They're kind of whispering, and Li Mei says, okay, so I know that the forces are pushing forward. I've gotten word of that, but really, General Shao? Treason? Okay, so yes, Shao Kahn is not Shao Kahn. He's not Khan right now. He is General Shao. He works for Outworld. He works under Sindel, Melina, Katana, the royal family. And now we're hearing, he's committing treason. And it seems like, just like the previous timelines, General Shao himself is bad. He's going to be turning his belt back against everybody. And he's talking to Liu Kang, and Liu Kang immediately, she's talking to Liu Kang, and Liu Kang immediately is like, yep, it's the work of Shang Tsung. Because she's just like, I can't see him with treason. He's like, it's the work of Shang Tsung. He's been lying to him, poisoning him. He has General Shao thinking that he's the only one that can save Outworld. Now, there's something fishy going on here. For one, as you see with the rest of the scene, Liu Kang is supposed to be this godlike character, right? He's supposed to be the one who created this whole timeline. However, he plays such a kind of passive-aggressive role. He's aggressive, but he's very chill and act like he can't just stop anybody who he wanted to. Just like we saw in that initial trailer where he screwed up Shang Tsung in a heartbeat. All of a sudden, you can't just go stop General Shao. She even says he might be unstoppable. Why would he be unstoppable? You're sitting in front of Liu Kang. Not regular Liu Kang, the chosen one, but Fire God Liu Kang. Two possibilities here in my head. Maybe as simple as when he's created the new timeline, he depowered himself. I've said this in a different video. In respects to everyone else, because he might have felt like it's too much power for him. He told Raiden in the last timeline that it's too much power for him right before they reset the time. Or maybe it's like a level of he brought back the Titans, and the Titans like, okay, if we're going to do this, then you need to be of a certain power. You can't have all this power, or there's no point in the Titans and the other gods. Or he is hiding all that power still, and he is pretending to be this kind of, more relaxed, timid, patient person. And maybe he is evil. A lot of people have theorized this, that maybe he's kind of evil, or maybe not straight up evil, but he's the antagonist, pulling the strings behind the scenes, and Shang Tsung is low-key the good guy. And that really has me wondering, like, maybe Liu Kang this whole time really is kind of twisted here. Because why? I just can't fathom why he would be hiding this power and acting like he can barely do anything. Now, she asks the driver, why'd you stop? The chariot stops. She peeks her head out, and she sees REIKO and MOTARO walk up. And, oh, man, I lost my stuff, man, MOTARO. I know everyone's a huge fan of REIKO. That's cool. Look, I'm on MOTARO. I love a good fantasy creature. It's a whole centaur. I've been wanting MOTARO back in this game, full horseman, since he left. He was only a boss, not a playable character until I think it was Armageddon. It might have been Deception, but he wasn't full horseman. He just, like a minotaur, just had the two hooves, and that was it. I wasn't feeling that. And then he was in MK9, but he gets killed off really quickly, and that was very disappointing. I get the reasoning, I understand the whole thing, but my thing is when I keep him in the game, like as just a story. And I think that's what they're doing here. He might just be a story character, might not be fully playable. He might be a cameo, to be honest, because this scene ends with REIKO and Li Mei about to face off, and MOTARO could easily be REIKO's cameo. I'm hoping, yes, that MOTARO is fully playable, because at that point, there could be literally no other character on this entire roster. But you give me MOTARO, I'll buy the game. I will buy. You don't have to ask me twice. I already want to buy it, but you give me MOTARO, that's it. Now, anyway, Li Mei sees REIKO come up, and Reiko's talking to one of the other guards, and we see the start of a civil war that is breaking out. So, Reiko's like, Lee May, you know you're not welcomed here. I don't even know what you're doing here. You know you're not welcome. And Lee May was just like, I'm not going to support the general in his plot to overthrow the throne. Why would you be trying to overthrow the throne? Where does Shang Tsung fit into all this? Well, let's say Liu Kang is really innocent in all this, and it is really Shang Tsung. If Shang Tsung created the experiments of the Tarkat disease, then Melina was targeted with this just so she would be frowned upon, and everyone would look at her and be like, she's not worthy to fit the throne, so she's hiding it. But General Shao could have been fed information. Yo, Melina, she's turning. She's disease ridden. We gotta get her. We gotta stop her. And at that point, he might say and be like, you know what? This whole thing is failing. Jared is dead. You know, maybe General Shao isn't fully evil. Maybe he's just a little twisted. Maybe it's like, you know what? Jared is dead. That's not cool. The Umgadi doesn't seem to serve their purpose properly. You got people that's about to take the throne with a disease that will just make them bloodthirsty idiots. I need to take the throne. And Reiko is like, you know, that's fine, Lee May. You don't have to support General Shao, but you won't see the new regime, as in they plan on pulling up and changing the game. Where have we seen that before? Sub-Zero. Since his father is dead, he now is running the Lin Kuei, and he says we're gonna do things differently. This game, I think, is going to show us a different light on not just pure evil. I'm sure we'll see that, but a lot of people who just want to do things different because for whatever reason they're tired of the old. We have Kenshi, who is now trying to free his family from the Yakuza. He wants to do things different. He wants to change up the game. Lin Kuei wants to change. Lin Kuei. Sub-Zero wants to change up the game with the Lin Kuei. Same thing with General Shao here, for whatever reason or purpose. My question is, Liu Kang might not be just like evil necessarily, because what benefit would he gain from this? He could literally do whatever he wants. But what would be the purpose of this? I wonder if at some point he was too controlling with his power and that power got taken from him, and now he's trying to regain it by being manipulative himself. Fully theorizing here. Don't get mad at me in the comments, you know. Fully theorizing, could be dead wrong. But that's an interesting theory or thought to me, is Liu Kang was stripped from power and now he's manipulating different people so that they can go regain this power for him. Maybe Shang Tsung is the one who took the power from him, so now he wants to point the blame at him. Who knows? And the last kind of sus thing is when Lei Mei is about to run out, she turns to Liu Kang and she's just like, hey, I could use your help. And he's like, I'm no stranger to combat. Forget being a stranger to combat. Dude, you're supposed to be like the all-powerful being right now. You should just be able to step out there, float up and be like, hey, everybody, chill with all this. I don't care no more. Now, yes, you could say, well, wait a minute. He's trying to let people make their own choices. If that was the case, then why would he be involved at all? See, now Raiden made sense. Raiden was involved because it was his job to protect Earthrealm, and at the same time, people above him, the elders above him, told him, hey, you can only get involved so much. Liu Kang, who's above you in this new timeline? That's why I say he must have humbled himself and placed everything how it was before with the elders and the titans. Or if he didn't do that, then he's fronting. Something happened here. Now we got Motaro and REIKO all out slaughtering people left and right. And then Lee May and REIKO get ready to face off. The camera's starting to pan, and then the trailer or the scene cuts. So that was really interesting. There was a Sub-Zero leak that came out. I will go back over it and see if it was worthy enough to have a breakdown. I felt like this had a lot to break down and to give more insight on. But obviously, like I always say, we're not going to really know until we play the game. So here's to waiting out till September 19th. Thank y'all so much for checking this video out and have a blessed day.